You are watching Market Watch, the brief overview of the key events from the world of finance. Today, I will draw your attention to two unrelated markets that are in a similar position. We are talking about oil and cryptocurrencies. Let's start with the black gold market, which remains dependent on the OPEC Plus decision. It's no secret that the cartel has a huge influence on the formation of the cost of oil by changing its supply. Now Saudi Arabia, in addition to the general reduction in oil production by the cartel, withdraws about 1 million barrels per day from the market, or about 1% of global demand. Given the ever-increasing demand, there is a risk of a shortage. This is what supported the quotes of black gold on Monday. The fact is that next weekend the next meeting of the alliance will take place, at which production can be further reduced, in order to keep the market from developing a more powerful wave of decline. It is noteworthy how the market reacts to such rumors and assumptions. After the sales the day before, a strong wave of rising oil prices followed, indicating the weakness of sellers or even the panic nature of the sales observed earlier. As a rule, strong growth or sales caused by certain expectations do not have a long-term character and are often accompanied by the appearance of a strong price movement in the opposite direction. This is what we are currently seeing in the oil market, which in turn indicates a high degree of uncertainty. Shifting to the cryptocurrency market, I will draw attention to its dependence on the decision of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission on applications for the creation of a Bitcoin ETF. And although we are talking about the dependence of the two markets on certain decisions, the motives of organizations differ radically. OPEC Plus, led by Saudi Arabia, seeks to raise the price of oil to increase profits from its exports, while the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission is trying to protect investors from losses as a result of investing in the purchase of Bitcoin. Of course, we can also talk about the political goals of the regulator, but now it is more important to understand the degree of dependence of the market on the decision on applications for the creation of Bitcoin ETFs. Most experts agree that the approval of several applications can provide long-term support for Bitcoin and most cryptocurrencies. This scenario takes into account the update of the historical maximum by Bitcoin, while the rejection is likely to end with really strong sales in the cryptocurrency market. A number of experts do not rule out updating the minimum of the current year in case of a negative decision of the Commission on applications for the creation of an investment fund. That is why it is important to understand the level of dependence of Bitcoin and investors on this decision. That's all I have. Follow the news carefully and be prepared for all the surprises of the market.